Hello, and welcome to another video. Today, I am going to be going through, well, this is the start of a new series, where I just go through creepy internet videos and kind of dissect them and talk about them and try to find the lore behind them and all that stuff. So, I do have quite a roundup of videos for today, so I'm gonna get straight right into it. I don't have anything else to talk about personally, so
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump.
the first video is titled I Feel Fantastic, and it came from a creator on YouTube named I Love You. This creator has fallen off the face of the planet. I Feel Fantastic was not the only video that was uploaded. The video you just watched is I Feel Fantastic, and the lyrics that are repeated in that video are I feel fantastic, hey, 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 run, 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 something like that. I'm trying to remember that off the top of my head. Creepy, really fucking creepy, actually. Origins of the I Feel Fantastic video starring, Tara, the robot. We're not really sure of where she came from. The creepy flicks to, you know, nature and such, throughout the video. Very weird, very off-putting, you know, strange, etc., all the other creepy terms. People do believe that, well, this has actually been confirmed. Tara is a robot that was built. You know, shit, Sherlock. And who built it, we don't know. Scientist, engineer, obviously. It's someone in robotics, something like that. Someone trained in that kind of field. Personally, I don't think I would ever get into the logistics of robot making. I do a lot of things in my personal life. Okay, I've got a lot of hobbies. I'm an athlete. I've got a lot of sports. As far as robot making, not on my list of things that I want to tackle. However, whoever the maker of this robot was very handy. You know, very, very talented. People do believe, and this is a conspiracy, okay, this is a conspiracy. Don't ask me shit about it, because I don't know. People believe that Tara is actually made out of human skin, and that the person that created her is a serial killer. We have nothing backing that up. Just, you know, internet theory. You know how the internet is. We latch onto things, and we see the worst in everything, so, that's a theory. Tara's vocal delivery is emotionless, robotic, and offbeat from her song. As I just said, the video cuts from Tara singing to random outdoor shots, such as a foresty area. The comments on all of the videos that were on this creator's original account, they all were disabled, so you can't actually comment on the videos. The strangest part about this video is that nothing actually happens, you know, it's just a robot. It's just a robot, you know, talking and singing. I guess that's pretty creepy, though. Especially in a time where AI wasn't as, progressed as it is right now. So, I feel like this would freak out a couple of people from 2011, 2009, whenever it was uploaded. People believe that it was maybe a project and a parody of human happiness and human emotion and commentary on artificial emotion versus non-artificial emotion, so like real emotion. The shots between, you know, nature and then Tara singing and then nature in the sky and then the foresty area. It is a clear contrast between artificial life and natural life. So, there's no confirmed crime, no ARG, no confession about anything, nothing particularly violent about this. It's just a little off because the creator uploads all of these videos and then disappears. It's just a little strange. Her face is too realistic for it to be a robot, and that's where the human remains theory started to circle. people spiraled into accusations of murder. Why is it that the internet, like, the first thing we do is think of the worst possible scenario. The more credible theories include the hobbyist theory, experiments and whatnot, MIT. That's what I think of when I think of technology. Where early humanoids were like clunky and unsettling, and Terra isn't clunky, but she is unsettling and creepy as fuck, okay? Blank Room Soup was uploaded in 2008. It shows a man sitting at a table crying uncontrollably, and two large strange figures in cartoonish costumes were standing beside him. One was like rubbing his back, trying to console him, as he was crying uncontrollably. The man who is eating the soup doesn't say a word, just again crying into his soup bowl. The two men in costume, two maybe men, we don't actually know, were they weren't leaving, they were just standing there watching him and consoling him. The creepiness starts at the fact that there is a clear power imbalance within the physical connection between the man crying and then the two people in suits. You see what I'm saying? Power imbalance. Men in suits, man crying, power imbalance. Yep, you're getting it. There's no physical force, but there is a big sense of emotional captivity. And the theories around this video in particular have swarmed. Again, this is a video that I am accustomed with. This is a video I know quite a bit about and I have seen quite a few times. First, there is the performance art theory where, it's a play on, it's supposed to provoke, like, discomfort as well as, like, commentary on voyeurism. The viewer, so us, we also become complicit in some type of way watching it. Because we're watching a guy eating God only knows what. There's theories about that too. About to get into that. Eating God only knows what while crying, and then two strange individuals next to him. There are also several claims of coercion, so force of the man eating the soup. Ritualism. Fret not. Actually, before I get into what this video actually is, a big theory surrounding this video was that the man in the video that's eating the soup had his family was killed by the men in the suits. I can't explain shit, can I? And his captures are those in the suits. However, the soup the man is eating is the human remains of his family. Again, just a crazy internet myth. Sometimes I read these things and I'm like, wow, my peers in this community really are a little like the I Feel Fantastic video, and the human remains and the robot being made out of human remains. This was speculation and a total myth. However, later interviews on this video, Blank Room Soup, did reveal that it was all a performance. It was staged and the actors were consenting adults. No crime had occurred at the time before we knew all that. This video was disturbing. The next video that we're gonna get to is titled Obey the Walrus. This video, okay, this video has a lot of lore, okay, like a lot of lore to it. There's a whole Reddit thread explaining the lore, and it is long. It is a lot of information. You watch the video and you're like, what am I watching? Am I on an acid trip? No, you're not. No, you're not. Obey the Walrus is a video about an hour and 20 minutes. So no, it's not actually. It is a video that is a minute and 20 minutes long. No, it's not actually. It is 1 minute and 20 seconds long. I got it right. Third time's a charm. It's been a rough few days for me. In the video shows an oddly shaped individual dancing and tap dancing like clumsily around with loud, creepy music on the video. However, the truth behind this footage is less creepy than I think most people think it was. The person in the video is known to be Sandy Crisp, also known as the Goddess Bunny. And she, at the time, was a transgender woman that was born in 1960 in none other than California. This woman's life story is tragic in the way that she was neglected by doctors at an early age. At a young age, she had suffered from polio, and the doctors, like I said, neglected her and her condition. They had introduced an 18-inch steel rod into her back when she was a child, and it had never been removed, and that's why her body is severely disfigured. It was hard for her to walk at all. That is really very sad. Growing up, Sadie had struggled with gender identity, but her family had her family had perceived femininity as weak and would often dead name her because they didn't want their biological son to be feminine, basically. This, along with her physical disability, made her an easy target for humiliation. She was humiliated a lot. The video of her tap dancing was originally to the sound of rock music, and she's having a good time. The original video was in a documentary about paraplegics and people in Hollywood that have deformities of some kind, and it's quite beautiful, actually. However, sadly, this footage fell into the wrong hands. It started in 2006 when the YouTuber Contron, maybe that's the way you can pronounce that, I don't know, he would upload a series of videos to his channel titled Mentally Disturbing, and they had edited this dancing footage to make it seem more sinister than it was. Hence the creepy editing and the creepy music, and they just distorted the original intent of the video. Up, this poor girl, years of humiliation, both from being physically deformed, but also like struggling with gender identity at a time where like that was like put you in the chopping block, and now you're gonna turn her into like a horror figure. It's sad. They had done this obviously at the expense of Sandy and her deformed physical state. Leave the girl alone, you know? She's been through enough in her life. The lore behind this video is actually very deep. I only touched like the tip of the iceberg. Just scratching the surface really here. Perhaps in a follow-up video in the future, because this is, again, a series, like my analog horror series, I will dive deeper into this, maybe, possibly, and eventually, in the near coming future. I am introducing this today. End of my videos, I'm gonna introduce a talking segment. To be fair, this is like my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Okay? I'm gonna just go over my week and, you know, all the good stuff going on. So right now, nothing good's really going on for me. I mentioned this in my Ted Bundy video last, on Tuesday. Tuesday video, I covered Ted Bundy, and I talked about my history with true crime and stuff. And in that video, I did, briefly touched on the fact that I am suffering a little bit. I have a rotated hip. In retrospect, it doesn't sound like anything super severe, but it's bad. It's bad. I also mentioned that I am an athlete, and I can't do very much right now physically, and it fucking sucks. Okay? It sucks. The pain is in my lower back, and in my hip, obviously, and in my pelvic bone, my right pelvic bone, and it's bad. The pain on a scale usually is like an 8. 6 or 7. I'm getting x-rays today. I'm wrapping up this recording soon, and then I'm gonna go get x-rays, and then I have to go to the chiropractor, and then I need to see what's going on with my chiropractor. I might be getting a MRI on Friday. My life is so awesome. Valentine's Day is on Saturday. I do have a video coming. Okay, don't think I don't. I don't skip holidays. I don't skip holidays. Um, so I have a video coming. God, I just screamed into my mic. I have a video coming on Valentine's Day. I will be reacting to a movie. Do you want to guess? Do you guys want to guess what movie I'm reacting to? I'm not gonna tell you actually. I am gonna let you guys try to figure it out. I would love to start hearing from you guys in my comments. I'm gonna start getting a little more interactive the more that I grow with my videos. Comment, please. Please, please, please comment, please. I'm gonna get more interactive with my YouTube videos, so go follow me on Instagram. I have a few things planned for when I hit 1K. I know, okay, it's gonna be a couple of months. It's gonna be a couple of months. My goal is to hit 1K by the end of May. No, because then I'm gonna put it out there, then if I don't meet my goal, then I'm gonna feel like a fucking fat, stupid chud loser. So follow me on Instagram. For my 1K, I am doing a Q&A, and I may or may not drop a Discord server. Maybe I might do that for a bigger milestone, maybe 5K or 10K or something like that. But I do want to start connecting with my community more. My community, I have 540 subscribers. But we're small and mighty, and I love you guys very much. So thank you for watching, and come back on Saturday for a fun little movie reaction. Later this month, I am seeing Scream 7. Stop, don't even me about it. I'm seeing Scream 7. Okay. My lore with the Scream movies goes deep. I'm not gonna get into it right now. This is not the video for it. But one day, and one day soon, I am gonna make a video about, Scream. Maybe I'll get into it a little bit then. But I love the Scream movies. I am one day going to get a tattoo for, the Scream movies. They have been my favorite movies since I was able to talk. I had way too much internet access, you know, that now that I think about it. So expect a Scream 7 movie review. Scream 7 movie review coming to a theater near you. By theater, I mean the YouTube channel near you, my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel. Tune in early March. I am seeing that movie literally as soon as I can get my little grimy little paws on some tickets. I am seeing that movie the night it comes out. Okay, so thanks for being here, and watch my last video, watch my next video, follow me on Instagram, maybe don't follow me on TikTok. You know, I'll see you guys soon, okay? God, I need to stop yelling into my mic. Time to go get x-rays done! I'm not this high energy in real life, by the way. This is just because I'm alone and I feel like I'm talking to myself. Thanks for being here!